Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning, 10:15 a.m. Slept in a little bit. I was up till 3:30 a.m. last night, so slept in kind of late today. But yeah, it's time to get the week started. Yay. Oh boy. Let me go over here. Well, the first thing we do every morning, we update our calendar. Maybe if I can get the cap off the marker. Alright. Living Legend Sting. Now, I don't know if I showed you this on last week's vlog, but the blankets for Bella's bed are gone because Bella no longer sleeps in the recliner. Bella was nice enough to give me my recliner back. Bella sleeps on my bed or on the ottoman now. And then when I go to bed, she sleeps under my bed. She'll get off the bed and she'll sleep underneath it. So yeah, Bella has moved her sleeping spot, so I got my recliner back. But lately, baby Bella has been getting herself in a little bit of trouble because under the bed, she had that cord there. Oops. Almost dropped the camera here. That would have been bad. Baby Bella, when she's laying under the bed, has decided that she wants to chew the cord. And I keep having to fuss at her and tell her to stop chewing it. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Because she'll get electrocuted if she bites through it. I know, I see you. Speaking of Bella, she's ready for her treats. Right there. So, let's get our stuff together. Go out here and give the queen her treats. You want your treats, Bella? Yeah, you want your treats? Let's go get your treats. Yeah, let's go get your treats. Come on. Yeah, let's get your treats. Oh, now you don't want to run out here all excited like you usually do. I'm a big girl. I'm not going to act like a baby in front of the camera. You see, I got the light on the camera so you can't tell, but it's actually pretty dark. It's supposed to have thunderstorms today. Come on, you want your treats? Come get your treats, pretty girl. I guess I'm going to have to deliver them to Her Majesty. Hand deliver Her Majesty's treats. Alright, they're in a bag, so let me put this down. Let me get her treats, I'll be right back. And that, my friends, is a happy Bella. She got her treats. Now I get to get my treats, aka my medications. Blood thinner, pee pill, my 30 A1. Oh, I forgot my heart pills. I used the last one last night. I forgot to bring them out. Had to go to the pharmacy Saturday and pick up refills. Cause I'm set to run out tonight on everything. But I'm covered because I got my refills. Carvedilol, yeah. Alright. How many are they putting here? Okay, good. Are you happy now? You got your treats? Hello, Bella. Hello, Bella. You're a sweet cat. Yes, you are. Love you, Bella. She's such a sweet cat. Even though she chews the cord when she knows she's not supposed to. Okay. These are my morning treats, and then this one I take after dinner. So let me take my pills. I'll be back with you. Alright. Took my pills. Now I gotta wait half an hour before I eat. So I need to go in the room. I took my last blood thinner pill, so I would bring out the blood thinners, and it is raining now. Can't see through the door here, but the rain has started. Hey, hey, pretty girl. Yeah, Bella woke me up. I went to bed at 3:30 this morning. Bella woke me up at 6:30 for attention. She didn't want anything, but just for me to pet her. It's 6:30 in the morning, so I petted her, or I pet her, excuse me. She went back to sleep, and I went back to sleep. Had to wash the blanket off yesterday. Like I said earlier, she sleeps on my bed, but she is shedding a lot, so that blanket was covered in Bella hair. Alright, okay, get my blood thinners. So this is the book I'm reading in the bathroom. I don't know if I showed you this last week or not. It won't fit in the drawer in the bathroom, so I keep it in here. I've been on a pirate kick lately, reading all my pirate books, and that's a new one, so I'm working on that one now. Hi. Bye. She got her treats. She's done with me. I think she's going back to bed. It's funny because when I get up in the mornings, she'll come crawling out from under the bed. Meow, meow. Give me my treats. And I give her treats, and she's absolutely done with me. Hi, Bella. Alright, so since I have to wait half an hour before breakfast, go ahead and watch some. Turn on the TV. The Olympics are over. They ended last night, and I'm sad, man. Oh, I'm sad because I really enjoy the Summer Olympics. Those are my favorite. I don't really care for the Winter Olympics. I don't watch them, but the Summer Olympics, I'll watch them, man. And I'm not embarrassed to admit, I broke down, started crying last night during the closing ceremony because in 2028, in the next 4 years, the Olympics are going to be in the U.S., in Los Angeles, and all I could think about was, I really hope I'm still around for that because I want to go. So, yeah, like I said, I'm almost out of the funk of this whole situation, but not quite. I break down and cry sometimes. I'm not embarrassed to admit it. I'm man enough to admit that. But, yeah. So, I really want to go to the Olympics in 2028. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you have to pay for each individual event or if you get a package or what. I don't know how that works. So anyway, we're going to watch some episodes of Tales from the Dark Side, and I looked it up, and the episode where the woman talks to her food and her food talks to her is in season 4. So we got a while to go. I'm in season 3 now. I made it to season 3, and I think I'm on episode 2. Yeah. I'm on season 3, episode 2. I'm not going to film any footage because I got a copyright thing last week for showing that little bit of footage I showed from Tales from the Dark Side. And then their copyright claim was wrong anyway because they said I showed a clip from season 1 and it was season 2, so you lied. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch an episode of Tales from the Crypt. When this is over, it'll be 30 minutes and we'll cook some breakfast. You already know what I'm gonna cook, so it's not a big surprise. So I'll see you for breakfast. Alright, so the episode of Tales from the Dark Side is done. It's time to cook breakfast. So Jason and I are gonna get everything set up. We'll be back. Alright, we're good to go. I'm gonna melt this butter, put our eggs in here, and we'll be rocking and rolling. Alright, So, give me a second. Let me crack these eggs, put them in the pan. Be right back. We've got our eggs cooking. Our toast is toasting. And while that's going on, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee made. I'm too old for this shit. Oh boy. And let's get our creamer in here. Alright. So yeah, I want to have a cup of coffee, some eggs and toast. I'll be back. Here we go. Breakfast of champions, eggs, toast, and coffee. So, man, that coffee is potent. I'll be up till the wee hours in the morning now. I've got another episode of Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Dark Side ready to go. So I'll watch another episode while I'm eating breakfast here, drinking my coffee. If I don't drop it before I get it out there, which would suck. Don't drop the coffee, you fool. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have breakfast and I'll be back with you later. Alright, so breakfast is done. It is 11:25 a.m. I'm gonna go shave because I'm looking a little scraggly, take a nice hot shower, and I'll be back with you when I'm done. Whew, alright, feel much better. Shaved, not looking so ragged, took a nice hot shower. Yes, sir. Let me get a better view. Best cat dad ever. I'd like to think Bella agrees with me. Speaking of baby Bella, she's taking a nap on one of her new spots. Hey, pretty girl. So yeah, I'd like to think that she agrees that I am the best cat dad ever. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. So yeah, I think I'm going to jump on World of Warcraft for a little while. As I said last week, they're doing a special event, which only has 7 days left now, where you can level up to max level really easy, really fast. Max level is 70. I've done a couple characters. I've done 2 this week and started on a 3rd, so I'm going to go ahead and work on that for a little bit. Matter of fact, let me hop on a PC. I'll show you what I've done. Alright everyone, so you show you what I've done. So like I said, this event they're running right now, max level is 70, and they're making it so you can level up to 70 real fast, real easy. So this character here is one that I've done with the event. Warlock. Done this one with the event, a mage. Done this one on the event. This is another one, a paladin named Hulk Hogan. Brother. I did this character on the event. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is character number 6 I'm working on. And Arturo, if you're watching this, I finally did it. This is a Horde character. First time ever doing a character for the Horde. So yeah, that's 5 max level characters, working on number 6 now. The event has 7 days left, so I'll get it done before then. But it's just the event was a fun, quick, easy way to
have different characters max leveled. And I'm using characters and classes and races I've never used before. Like this is a Pandarian. Never used them before. Never used a monk before. Never been on a horde before. But doing it for the event. This right here is my main character, Warrior. This was my main character for a while, called a Hunter, and then I also had this one. I haven't used this Death Knight in a long time. But yeah, right now I'm working on Bo Clephas, the Panda Bear Monk. So yeah, that's what I've been doing with World of Warcraft. Alright, so it is a little after 2 p.m. Didn't stay on World of Warcraft too long. I just went into some other stuff on the PC. I'll hop on the Xbox real quick. Gonna check these online dynasties for College Football 25. I cannot find an active dynasty, man. I'll play one game and then the dynasty just sits there. So I left all of them. I joined one the end of last week. Gonna see if it's advanced. I started one with a friend of mine, and I got to the point where I started another one, and just made it public so anyone can join, just because I advance it. So we'll hop up here, and we'll see if it's advanced at all. I started playing Borderlands 3 the other day. It's kind of fun, but man, I'm struggling. I'm definitely struggling. Oh boy. So I'm not going to film cooking dinner today. She's making lemon chicken. I don't know how to do that, so there won't be any dinner footage today. Wow, that is really low. That's why sound mode keeps changing. Alright. So, let's see if anything has been advanced. This is the one I made. I made a public one right there. That's the one I'm doing with my friend. This is the one I joined. I'm willing to bet it is still in the same spot. Just like, yep. I don't know why people start these online dynasties and just don't do anything with them. Alright, well, that's another bust. I'm gonna check and see if anyone joined mine. I kind of doubt it. Alright, I'll be back in a little while. So it's a little after 10 p.m. and I think Bella is done for the night. I'm in my recliner and she's laying on the ottoman right next to the recliner. So whenever I sit in the recliner, this is what she usually does. When I sit in the recliner at night, she'll lay in the ottoman right next to the recliner. Hey, pretty girl. So she just hangs out with me. Playing some college football with baby Bella. Hello everyone, it is almost 11:15 p.m. and I decided I'm going to come out front room, watch a couple episodes of Tales from the Dark Side. I am kind of bored right now. she didn't dump her. I changed her water out a couple hours ago. Just want to make sure she didn't dump her food in her water already. Yeah, I'm a little bored, so I decided to come out here and watch some Tales from the Dark Side because I'm making really slow progress on that. But I want to knock out a few episodes here. I'm still wide awake from the coffee this morning. Yeah, coffee is very potent to me. If I drink coffee in the morning, I'm up to the wee hours of the next morning. So yeah. So I'm on season 3. I watched 2 episodes today. So season 3, episode 4. I'm not going to show any clips from it. I don't want to get a copyright thing again. So yeah, I'm going to watch a few episodes and I'll be back with you. Hey everyone, so it is 12:20 a.m. Just finished 3 episodes of Tales from the Dark Side. Unfortunately, all 3 of them sucked. They were not good at all. So I think I'm going to end today's footage, and we'll be back tomorrow. We're back to the 2 days. So on behalf of the best cat dad ever and baby Bella, we'll see you in the morning. Y'all have a good night. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. Just woke up a few minutes ago. Yeah, that coffee had me up till 4 in the morning. Drank that coffee early in the morning yesterday and I was up till 4 a.m. So, yeah. Won't do it all again today. Alright, let's go ahead and update our calendar. Oh boy. I think Bella's under the bed. I'm not sure. She might be. Yeah. Alright. Let's bring our stuff out here. I love being able to just keep my bottle of water right here during the night. So if I wake up and I'm thirsty, just reach up there, grab the bottle, get something to drink, go back to sleep. And I have to clean out her litter box this morning. At least she didn't kick it all over the place. She gets really excited when she buries her turds for some reason. Big old boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Yeah, I think she's under the bed sleeping. Yep. Alright, put that there. Get Bella's treats and I'll take my... What am I doing? I gotta take those. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me have my treats for the morning. Alright, I've taken my pills. Got some treats for baby Bella. Her Majesty, Her Royal Highness. Oh no, she's not under the bed. She's in her other spot. Good morning, Bella. I got you some treats. Yeah. I got you some treats whenever you're ready for them. They're down there. Hi. Good morning, pretty girl. Hi. Going for your treats. Oh yeah. Hello, my sweet cat. I'll let you eat your treats. I'll let you eat your treats in peace. Oh yeah. She loves those treats, boy. Alright, so I gotta wait 30 minutes before I eat, so I'm gonna get on YouTube and see what's going on with my subscriptions. See if I'm behind. Probably am.
I didn't watch anything on YouTube the past 2 weeks because of the Olympics. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm old. Getting old sucks. Is that Airwolf? Yep. I watched the first 3 seasons of Airwolf. I never watched the 4th one because all the characters were gone. Dom got killed on the first episode of season 4. It made it seem like a Stringfellow got killed. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and watch it. Metal Jesus. I don't care for that dude, man. I don't know what it is. I just do not like Metal Jesus. He's, I don't know. Alright, let's see what's going on. Subscriptions. I'll be glad when the election is over, because I'm not tired of seeing these political ads. Kamala is ready. Oh, okay, it's scheduled for August 17th, 7:30 a.m. Mutagens. It might be up. Might be up to actually catch one live. So, August 17th, 7:30 a.m. Alright. The New Ladies Revolution is checking in to say hello. Let's go ahead and watch that. The Terry Funk of YouTube. He cannot stay retired. I kid. Yeah, so we'll watch that. And, after that, we'll put on Tales from the Dark Side. Wow. Did it really start 2 minutes in? Why? Let's try that again. Don't hit me with a copyright, sir. I beg of you. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so it's time to cook breakfast. Watch Terry Funk's video. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, so the one thing I got from his video is I make dough. But don't call me Doughboy. Words of wisdom. I'm just messing around. Alright, so got everything ready. Got our bread in here. Got the pan heating up. Got our unsalted butter. I was about to say salt-free. Wow. Unsalted butter. And gonna make a cup of coffee, which means I'll be up till 4 in the morning. So I was using Truvia as a sugar substitute and found out last night that Truvia can cause blood clots. And it's just amazing to me how all this stuff that's supposed to be a healthier and better option for you really isn't. Oh, sugar, you can't have sugar, so use Truvia, it's better for you. No, well, I don't know if it causes blood clots, so we got some Splenda. I'll be using that. I'll be right back. Let me get these eggs in the pan. Okay, we've got the eggs cooking. Toast is toasting. Start this up. I'm on my last thing of coffee here. My brand of coffee, I can't find it anywhere anymore. I found the brand, but not the flavor. It was a Cafe Essentials vanilla. Can't find it anywhere, so I tried this Dunkin' Donuts French vanilla, and it's actually pretty good. I got 2 packets of Splenda. I don't know how much I need, because I usually don't do the packets. So we'll go with 2 and see if that works. Get my creamer. This is my favorite creamer. Peppermint Mocha. It used to be just available during Christmas time, but now it's available year round, which is awesome. I have a horror movie coming in the mail, and that might be the one we do for Saturday Night Horror. I don't know. It's been a lot of years since I've seen it, and when it shows up in the mail, if I remember, I'll film it. I'll show you what I got. It just got a Blu-ray release. Now, the movie that I did this Saturday night, Haunted Ween, on that video I said I didn't know if it was released or not, and if it was, I'd like to add it to my collection. Well, it was. I found a website called diabolicdvd.com, and it's diabolic with a K instead of a C. They had Haunted Ween on DVD for $4.99, brand new. With shipping, it ended up being $11, but that's not bad for being brand new. So I went ahead and got it, and Haunted Ween is on the way. This thing is loud, man. And this thing is obnoxiously loud. And it takes a minute to get going. Here we go. Alright, toast is done. Time to flip the eggs. I'll be back when it's all done. And here we are. Didn't break any of the eggs, which is awesome. Don't know if 2 packs of Splenda will be enough. We'll see. Now, I was never a huge coffee drinker. I drink a cup of coffee once in a while. But I've gotten now to where I drink 1 cup a day. Now, I haven't gone to where some people are, where they have to have multiple cups in a day. I just have 1 cup a day, and I'm good to go. I don't know why coffee is so potent to me, where I drink a cup in the morning and I'm up to 4 in the morning. I know it's supposed to be potent, but is it supposed to be that potent? I don't know. Anyway, let me let's bring this out there. My nice little Super Mario cup, because I'm a nerd. I did get add some Super Nintendo games to the collection. And if I remember, I'll show those to you after breakfast. I found a site where they're really cheap, or most of them. And if it's $25 or more, you get free shipping, which is always awesome. Alright. Try not to dump everything out on the floor. Watch an episode of Tales from the Dark Side. Then I gotta get last night's episode of Monday Night Raw so we can watch that tonight. And yeah, we're good to go. Turn off the light. Excuse me. Cough, which is always attractive. I'm single, ladies, by the way. Might not have a lot of years left, but I'm single. We are on episode 7 of season 3. Alright. Let me not show anything because Lord knows, don't want to get a copyright. So, I'm going to watch an episode of Tales from the Dark Side, and I'll be back to show you the Super Nintendo games that I added to the collection. Alright, finished breakfast. Watched an episode of Tales from the Dark Side. So here's the Super Nintendo games I've added to the collection. First up, we have Madden 97, complete in the box. We have NCAA football. Unfortunately, I can't get it to work. It's just a blank screen. NBA Live 95, same thing with that. We have Vegas Stakes, Jurassic Park, Lethal Enforcers, which is really hard to play without the light gun, Street Fighter 2, Wile Country Golf Club, and Super WrestleMania. So yeah, that's what I've added to the collection. All very cheap. All that together was like $27. So what I would like to do is I'd like to have the entire Super Nintendo collection. Is that realistic? Probably not, There's over 700 games, and some of them, the prices for them are absolutely ridiculous. But I'm getting the cheap ones first, or I have been. So, yeah. So anyway, it is almost 12 p.m. I am going to go take a hot shower, and I'll be back with you when I get out of the shower. Not gonna film the shower. That's that premium content you gotta pay for. Alright, I feel better. Took a nice hot shower. Face is red like a tomato. I feel better. So unfortunately, at the end of last month, my disability application was rejected. I got a letter that said, according to our, and I quote, according to our rules, you are not disabled. So, North Carolina, and I don't know what it's like in other states, but North Carolina, and it's so stupid, to be considered disabled, you have to have had your condition for at least 12 months. That's right. So if you have a massive heart attack and you're confined to a wheelchair and can't work, you have to wait a full year to be considered disabled. Or your condition has to be expected to lead to death. So obviously I haven't had heart failure for a full year. It won't be a full year till February. But the state of North Carolina, according to them, heart failure is not expected to lead to death. But depression is, because if you're depressed, you get approved in North Carolina. If you tell them you're depressed, you're approved. If you're 600 pounds and massively overweight, you're approved. So, just a warning out there for North Carolina residents. If you're in heart failure, according to the state of North Carolina, you're not disabled. But if you're depressed or you're extremely fat, you'll get approved. The whole system is just so stupid, man. So stupid. And I was reading stories about people who said they've had like spinal surgery and who are confined to a wheelchair and they keep getting denied disability. But yet someone who says, I'm sad, I feel sorry for myself, or some fat person, and I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but it just irritates me, but someone like 600 pounds, they get approved. So yeah, people who actually need it get denied, while people who don't need it get approved. That's a broken system, and it's total bullshit to me, but... So when I have this defibrillator put in, I'm going to have to see what I can do. As far as work-wise, I'll have to find a desk job somewhere where I sit in a chair all day and stare at a computer screen. Yay. Because apparently, heart failure is not expected to lead to death in North Carolina. And waiting a whole year is just bullshit. That's absolutely ridiculous. So if you're out of work because of your condition, you're on your own for a year. And that's before you can even apply, before they'll even consider looking at your application, I guess. I don't know. So the whole thing is stupid, man. The system is broken. The system is stupid, but I don't know what I expected. I don't know why I expected it to be fair. Anyway, that's the rant for the day. I'm going to jump on the PC and I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to look up some stuff. Not porn. Get your minds out the gutter. That was yesterday. I kid. But yeah, I'm going to do some stuff up here and I'll be back with y'all a little bit later. Alright, so did some things on the PC. So now I'll do the annual thing, the annual ritual of checking to see if the online dynasty that I joined has been advanced. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it has not. So let's find out. Borderlands 3 is actually pretty fun. I was playing that with a friend last night until about 4 in the morning. Because coffee. Alright, let's see if this is advanced. Like I said, I'm guessing no. So I'll just go to the one I started with a friend of mine, because I think we're ready to advance that one. But yeah, as I've said before, it's for some reason it's hard to find an active online dynasty word. It seems like most of these are just people who started up, play 1 or 2 games, and then just stop. And it sucks. Now I have a friend that plays this on. I'm on Xbox. He's on PlayStation 5. So we were going to do a Dynasty, and come to find out that almost all the game modes on here are cross-platform. Dynasty mode is not, which means since I'm on Xbox, I can't play with Dynasty with someone who's on PlayStation or PC. But most of the other modes I can, which is insane to me. Alright, let's see. And it has not, of course. Why would I expect it to have advanced? Alright, well, so much for that. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm just gonna play a game in the one I started. I'll be back with y'all a little bit later. Alright, so played a game on college football. I'm currently ranked number 3 with San Jose State. I'm in the Mountain West Conference, and that's kind of hurting me a little bit. Yeah, they're not a powerhouse conference. So, now that's done, we have to wash the dishes from breakfast. My least favorite part of cooking, as I always say. But let me go ahead and get these dishes washed and taken care of. Alright, the dishes have been washed, dried, and put away. And man, when I heard a buzzing noise coming from that drawer after I put the spatula up. So I'm looking at the drawer like, what the heck is that buzzing noise? And I open it up, and it was this electric can opener, which I completely forgot that we had. Because I just tossed the spatula in over here, and I guess it landed on the can opener and set it off. But all I heard was bzzz, bzzz. What the heck is that? Oh, kind of weirded me out a little bit. Alright, so it's a little after 2:10 p.m. I got a copy of Twisters, the new movie, so I think I'll watch that. I'm not excited about watching it. It's one of those movies where if I see it, cool, but if I never see it, I'll be alright. I watched the original Twister when I was younger. Don't remember a thing about it, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna watch Twisters. Hopefully it's good. We'll find out. I got last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. We'll watch that tonight. Say hello to the Queen. Hello, Your Majesty. Hi, Bella. Hey, pretty girl. You're just relaxing in your spot. Love you, Bella. She's such a sweet cat. Little fur baby. Alright, let me shut this down. Rank number 3, play New Mexico. Next. Sure you want to quit? Yeah. Home. This is hard to do one-handed. Turok is now 60% off. Yeah, $23.99. That's not a sale, man. I'm sorry, but that's not. That's just like when they put Red Dead Redemption on sale and it's like $30. That $30 is not a sale, man. I'm sorry. I'll put that there. Did I bring? No, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but $30 for a video game is not a sale. And Xbox 360 games, the prices on those are going through the roof now because they shut down the Xbox 360 marketplace where you can't buy the games on your 360 anymore. So of course scalpers are selling the physical copies for an asinine amount. I wanted to get a copy of Left 4 Dead because for whatever reason for years you couldn't buy it on digitally.
with the newer Xboxes. People are charging $50 for a used copy of Left 4 Dead. That's insane. Like 3 years ago, you could buy it brand new for $9.99, and that's the Game of the Year edition with all the DLC. So yeah, Xbox 360 prices are getting as bad as retro games now, which sucks, man. I don't get it. I hate it. I hate scalpers. Give me a minute. Gotta put this flash drive in here, and it's not gonna be able to do it one-handed. All right, there we go. It's in. So yeah, video game prices are insane, man. It's like the new games for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One, like $69.99 and up. It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely asinine. I guess we should turn on the disc player so I can access the flash drive. This is the same thing, right? Flash drive, thumb drive. Same thing. We'll say it's the same thing. Alright. Wait for it to recognize our device here. I really hope this is a good movie. We'll find out. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for Saturday Night Horror this week. I watched Death Spa last month. Have not watched Bram Stoker's Dracula yet. I've never seen it. Haunted Wing is still up there. Jurassic Triangle, there we go. Maybe we'll do that one. Nightmare on 34th Street. I think Nightmare on 40th... Is that the one with a killer Christmas tree? I think it is. Yeah, I have a killer Christmas tree movie that I've only watched the first few minutes and it was ridiculous. A serial killer gets his soul transferred into an artificial Christmas tree. And yeah. Alright, Twisters is 2 hours. Good lord. I hope it's a good one. Alright, y'all. I'll be back when the movie's over. Twisters. Alright, so I'm still watching Twisters, and I made myself a peanut butter sandwich. And while I was eating my sandwich, a piece of my molar came off. It just cracked and came off. I didn't feel it. I didn't know it had come off until I was chewing a part of my sandwich and I bit down on something hard. And I'm like, what is that? Piece of my molar, piece of my tooth. And I could feel, and I looked at it, and yeah, like one of the sides of the molar is completely gone. There it is. That's the piece of my tooth that came out. Nasty looking thing too. It's probably why it came out. That one molar. That's one of the molars that had looked like it split open. So yeah, it's nasty looking. But yeah. Like that one molar has always been weird. I don't know. It looks like it split open like a blooming flower for over a year now, and no matter what I do, it's always just looked disgusting, that one tooth, and finally a piece of it broke off, so yeah, yay me. Alright, so earlier I said I had a movie coming in the mail today. It's a movie that's finally gotten a Blu-ray release. The Ginger Dead Man. Gary Busey is the Ginger Dead Man. Finally out on Blu-ray after all these years. The movie is so bad it's hilarious, but I love it. So yeah, Gary Busey,
the Ginger Dead Man, a killer gingerbread man. Awesome. Alright, so finished watching Twisters, and I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed it. It's loud, good lord. So yeah, Twisters was actually really good. I enjoyed it. I will say there's no amount of money in the world that would ever get me to become a storm chaser. No amount of money in the world. But yeah, Twisters was good, man. I think I'm gonna watch Weekend at Bernie's 2 now. I haven't seen that in quite a few years, so I'm gonna watch that. And I'll be back with you later tonight. Alright, so I'm watching Weekend at Bernie's 2, and as I said, it's been a long time, years and years since I've seen it. I forgot how ridiculous the beginning of the movie was. I just remember when they would show the trailer for this movie on TV during the commercials, they would show like the tropical island where, you know, that's what I remember from it. And just seeing that tropical island setting made me want to watch this when I was a kid. So yeah, Bernie's dead body has been, I don't want to say brought back to life, but that's the best way I could put it, through voodoo. So yeah, I'm just ready for them to get on the island now. And against my better judgment, I'm really gonna be up now. Made another cup of coffee. So yeah, I'll definitely be up all night now. Hey everyone, it is 12:42 a.m. I'm wide awake. But yeah. So watched last night's episode of Monday Night Raw, or I watched most of it. It was okay. There were a few good matches, a few not so good matches. I found myself looking up things on my phone while it was on most of the time. So not the greatest episode, but there were some bright spots. I think I'm going to end this week's vlog right here. Like I said, it's 12:42 a.m. I'm wide awake. Bored out of my mind. I just finished playing World of Warcraft. I got my big panda bear character to max level, so I'm done leveling up characters with that event. I've got enough characters. I've got, I don't know, a lot. So we're gonna wrap this thing up for this week. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next video. It'll probably be another episode of the SNES project on Friday. Like I said, I've got a few in the backlog. And Saturday Night Horror this weekend. So I'll see y'all for that. Appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all have a good week. Y'all take care.